Why is it recording? It shouldn't be recording. Oh, wait, that's live. Maybe I should flip my camera. Whoa, what does that do? No. There we go. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Well, in the basement. So, what to show you guys? This is going to be interesting because I got a new toy. Okay, wait. Now, how do I? Oh, there it goes. Okay, there we go. All right. So I have no idea if this is going to work, but let's. So yeah, we are in the basement. Try to do a little unboxing, perhaps. Oh, maybe. All right. So, see how this goes. I got this today. Went to the hobby store. Actually, I got several things today. So, it's going to be an interesting stream. I don't know exactly what I'm going to work on. But, let's unbox this. At least, this is big. This is really big. And I have my car keys down here. That figures. Hey, Joe Killa, thank you very much for the follow. So I got a new thing going on. Give me a second. Let me figure out how to use this thing. New toy, still not sure how to use it yet. So this is a really large boxcar. This is a 86-foot boxcar. So I haven't turned on the layout yet, mostly because I just got this today. I wanted to unwrap it. Oh crap! I turned it off. Hold on, I gotta turn it back on. There we go. But hi, Lucy. So get this on the track here, and actually, what I will do. Let's flip the camera. Oh, can't go that way. New toys. Still learning how to use it, so bear with me here. Well, anyways, that's the far side of the layout. So, is that... Can I zoom in? Okay, I can't zoom in on Twitch. Okay, cool. Whatever. And here's the yard. This is what the yard is looking like. And there's the cat. Hi, Lucy. So, got the yard. It's not powered on yet. There's more box switches right there. Actually, I got a lot of stuff, so let me get this box car in the yard, though. Yee. Oh, geez, this is too long for that. All right, it's on the track. So, that's what it looks like on the track. All right, let me... Oh, this is not going to work. How am I going to get this in the yard? So, and let's turn it on. Where'd my fire tablet go to? Looking for my fire tablet because I can control the train from it. And I think I left it upstairs. Which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Oh, there it is. All right. It's awkward for me to put this anywhere. So, let me get the trains powered up here. Well, I'm using a new device, something I haven't used before. So, this is being very interesting. And I'm trying to figure out how to best use it. This I've used before, but I don't think I have the app on it that we use to control it. And, oh, I gotta make sure the computer's on. Oh, it is on here. Computer is on, but it's in sleep mode. We gotta wake it up. So I'm gonna try to find a way to get you guys the best view. How can I get you guys a good view? Is it going to work like this? No, because that would just be too easy. This is my streams. They're always full of technical difficulties, so we're going to figure it out. There we go. Gives you a little bit of an overview of the yard there. All right. Power on the computer here. Make sure it's running. Get some switches going. Wait for the computer to wake up because it's a dinosaur. Oh, which one do I want to move first? Which one do I want to move first? There's the Windows computer. All right, so I've got a bag of goodies. Yeah. Well, this is only like the second time I've used the other way. This is only the second time I've used the app from my phone, so still getting used to it. I got another Amazon Prime trailer, you know. Not that I don't see this enough where I work, but always kind of cool to have it in a model. And then, what else got here? We got some connectors. Those are going to come in handy doing the wiring underneath. And let's see, more connectors. Couplers. These are what I use to help couple the cars. These are metal ones, magnetic. Nice and easy to use. And wheel sets. Metal wheel sets, actually. So most of the models come with plastic, but they're not really friendly to use. All right, so this is different. Last time I ordered something like this, it did not come out right. They did not work properly, I should say. Now I gotta remember. Oh, help if I was looking at the right side. Also help if I had it on straight. So, give me a second. I might have to do that. I'll be honest with you. I actually don't know how to do that from the app. I just realized that. You're right. I need to change that. Because it should be set to it should be crafters and makers. So I'll have to log on. Where is? Oh, my Chromebook's still down here. Cool. All right. I have to wire those in first. So let me get my Chromebook up and running, because then I can fix that. All right, so fix that real quick, because that is not going to be that hard to fix. Channel. That's not what I wanted. I wanted manager. But yeah, no, I ordered a lot from Amazon. Actually, a lot of the electrical work we get from Amazon. There we go. Yeah, it shouldn't be set to Far Cry 5. That's kind of a problem. It's also yelling at me because it's unstable. Well, I can't rightly blame them. I'm streaming from my phone, and I don't really have the greatest connection in the basement. And done. There it goes. Cool. Oh, no, you're fine. It's mostly just me trying to figure out how to use this thing. So, because I see I'm a tall guy. If I get real close, it looks kind of funky. So, I wonder if I could. Woo. Is there a way I can turn it to where I can see? Okay. Sorry. As you can see, I'm still trying to figure out the new toy here. Ooh, well that's interesting. Okay. Now I can't see you guys. Yeah. All right. All right, cool. Everything's looking good. All right, let me flip cameras because now we're at a good part where I can. There we go. Now you can see the yard a little bit. I'm going to take this with me so you guys can still kind of see me. I can see what you guys are doing and respond to you accordingly. All right. Well, first, make sure that this is up and running. Of course, gotta log back in. Alright. That's set. Let me restart the software. It's still connected to the network. Okay. Oh. Come on now. Close down. Here we go. As it's yelling at me. All right. Move my bag here. And you guys probably can't hear me that well. So I'm going to first of all clean that lens because it looks like poop. There we go. That looks better. Hey, let's go down a little bit. Everybody want to go down a little bit? Awesome. We'll get closer to the yard. This thing is so awkward to handle and hold. Okay. What if I want to go the other way? No, I want to go. Huh. Screw it. Okay. Other way. No, I want. Look here. There we go. Again, new thing. New toy. Still kind of learning how to use it. Alright. Make sure that this is not going to. Alright. And clean the front camera. Hi, camera. There we go. Out of the way. Over here. Left is right, up is down. All right. Left is right, up is down. Somewhere going crazy. You know, this is what I get for not RTFMing. And I shouldn't need to explain that to anybody. If you really need to look it up, look it up. But there we go. All right, cool. We got a locomotive in the way here. All right, so we're going to move. Yeah, let's play around in the yard. Get my other device here. mostly because I can. Do. Or it's just going to be like, no, bro, we don't want you to work on this today. Come on. Oh. Whoa. What did it? Oh, my goodness. Okay, fine. That is... That's because that's not my layout. That's why. Yep, and now something is giving me issues. So give me a second here, because that's what happens. Oh, because I want to control it with my device, and it's just being a pitfall. Because it never wants to let you control it from a device. Exit. Yes. I know it can't be. Okay. Well, no wonder it's not connected, because it's not connected to the network. Duh. Really? Ba, 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 ba. Stop server. Start server. Okay, engine driver. Well, I want to move trains. So, when all else fails, bring out the Chromebook. Because now, I could just do this. As soon as I find my mouse. Alright. Do. Alright, so we have this program, it's called JMRI. We actually, the layout can be computer controlled. If it's willing to connect, and it's not because the computer's being a pitfa. So, I'm going to move, restart. I have to move it manually then. So let's move it manually. Uh, 6801. All right, what do we want to grab? What do we want to grab? Maybe grab this string. Flip that one back. Yeah, we're gonna grab this string here, and then then we're gonna grab the new box car, and we need to grab a couple other cars. So we back this up real quick. Computer's back up and running, so be able to see me on camera a little bit. Let me change up the couplers on this car. Okay. And we're good. We'll go forward a little bit. Actually, we're going to go forward enough to where it pulls up the street, which means I'm going to have to do this. Sorry, I'm going to take the camera. Flip it back here. Doo-doom. Woo. I really wish I could zoom in so you guys could see it a little bit better. So, we got no cars derailing so far, which is good. A lot of these cars. So this one is made from a kit. That one was already built. That one was already built. Some of these I've built and tried to weather, and these are some of my first few bad attempts at weathering. Bad being the most is an understatement, but it's pretty bad. All right, that string is all the way out. So let's stop our train here. Let's go for a ride. All right, so we'll flip that straight. Flip this back. So if another train comes through, we'll flip this one back to where it is. So now those are all going straight. I really should have put a caboose at the end of this. Just not sure which one to go with. We could do that one. Which means we'd have to disconnect the engine just to go around the yard, pick up this car, and shove it on the end. That's what we'll do. All right. Continue. Sorry, I really want to skip. Close. Trying to get it to where I can do the thing. Actually, it's working fairly well. It's actually working better than I intended it to. All right, we're still waiting for the computer to come up. It's gonna be a lot easier when I can hand control it from a tablet. All right, we'll back this up a little bit more. I don't even know how well this is going to connect. I'm going to try not to trip over my own stuff. Oh. This is actually working out pretty well. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask them. I mean, I'll try my best to answer them as best as I can. So, like I said, this is my newest car. I actually went to one of my local hobby stores and got it today. Ooh, I'm gonna need to slow down. Hey, Crash. How you doing, bud? All right, car's connected. Let's back up a bit more. Make sure this thing is actually working now. Get that started. Oh, where is that decoupling tool? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Ow! So I poked myself in the wrist with it, or hand. How's it going, Crash? What you doing tonight, man? There we go. We got the train pulling forward. Not as fast as I thought it would, but that's probably because it's because I don't have it set right. Actually, no, I have it going slow for a reason. Crash, man, you donating that much, man. You gotta put another $2,000 in it. Where are we at? Hey! Awesome. All right. The tablet's working now. Which means I can get off the selfie cam. And flip. Normal. All right. This is where I need like extra cameras and stands and everything to flip between. And I'm gonna take you guys with me so I can see you. So you at least see chat. Alright, I'm gonna select. I'm gonna find my logo there, 6801. Yes. Loco 0, Loco. Alright. My preferences don't look right. Alright. Displaying. Alright, that's fixed. Okay, now I just gotta figure out so I'm trying to fix my apps and everything. Original. Alright, there we go. Okay, function. Oh, why isn't it showing all my functions now? Hey, there we go. All right. All right, so I believe I was going to pull the train, dummy. Actually, we could do the runaround track. We leave this alone. Flip that. That's so nice and straight. Pointing down here. Oh, dude, you are fine. I understand that, actually. Absolutely 100% understand that. You sit back and relax. I'll try to keep the horn noises down to the minimum. Guys, how's work going? Nope. Nope, that should be straight. Okay. Huh. Well, I just realized something. This car is not on a track I can access from this end. Whoops. You know what? We'll just use the five-fingered car lifter here. And we'll move the car forward a little bit. We are just going for this box car here, or not box car, caboose. Tack it on the end. Straight. Curve, straight. Okay, cool. Now we're going back in. Might have the NS engine pull this. Not entirely sure yet. Actually, we're getting more cars. Driving home? Nice. Nice. Hopefully working well for you, bud. Had a car derailment. Is what we had. We had a car derailment. You know what? I just realized I could just get one of my hey, there we go. Look at me, I'm a genius. All right. So, we're gonna go and go up a little, let's go back a little bit more, a smidge more. I wanna try to get this orange car right here. Oh, this orange car right here, I wanna try to get it to where, it should stop right about here-ish is where the car should stop. And I went too far. All right, so we'll add some more cars to the end here. Hey, wait a second now. You weren't supposed to stay coupled. Yeah, punk. I'm going to operate everything with two hands here. Really need a third hand is what I need. All right. Oh. That's not good. All right. There we go. Okay. Why did you derail, my friend? Why did you derail? Anybody else derailed? No, you were the only one that derailed. Why did you derail, my friend? All right. So we got the train moving forward. All right, we'll flip that switch back. Okay. Whoa. Wee. Oh yeah. So all right, let's speed this up a little bit here. Really should be doing 2 speed steps at a time, not 4. All right. Time to disconnect the loco. Yee. Oh, it's going to be the wider one. Of course it's going to be the wider one. No. Nice. Welcome home, Crash. I'm still playing with trains. There we go. Engine's disconnected. So what we'll do, we'll go to the runaround. We're going to go past the yard ladder here. That's the yard ladder. And we're going to go do the runaround track, which is this track right here. Then we'll tie the engine on and we'll have it do a lap around the layout or two. As it hits my tablet. And actually, we can stop because we're well past the switch here. All right. Time to go forward. Flip that switch back. Put that switch up. I have a lot more engines to play with, but I'm just going to run this one around. It's already out. Actually, two of my engines are already out. All right, I didn't short out that time. Awesome. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to kill the power to the yard tracks because currently we're not using them. So we're going to bring this engine's going to come down. It's going to go through this runaround track. And then, as we get through this runaround track, the engine pulls out. We'll flip it back. There we go. I actually need to enable the We'll feel really stupid if it goes the other way. Actually, what I may end up doing here soon is actually to go back and finish up. I have car projects I still need to finish up, but I'll run trains for a little bit because, you know, why not? Boom. Doot, 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 doot. All right, my light's on. Cool. All right. We're sitting there trying to pull up out of the yard. No, we're not. Because it just gave me a big giant F you. There we go. Now the train's going to pull. Alright, set up the camera. Basically at the yard entrance. Doo-doo-doo. Of course that's not going to work. Come on now, Tyler. What do you think? All right, I'm going to make sure our track is straight here on the main. Pull it out some more. Man, why does it look like my lens is dirty? Uh-oh. All right, that car needs investigated a little bit more. It looks like it might be a little too tight. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, well, let's walk around the layout a little bit. We'll bring this thing with me just in case. But it shouldn't be that bad. Well, this is main line here. We're actually planning, I think, on 2 mains. Is what we're planning on. Should happen. Should, but it's a long time. Like, I still need to get under this table and finish hooking up the bus wires. Goal is we're gonna have a little passenger station here, and then so I dropped that on the ground because it's not important. Ooh. Okay, cool. All right. So we got these passenger platforms here. I think the original plan was that we were going to split between this line, and then there's going to be an interior line that's going to have another yard or another siding on it. But we're talking about just doing one main and then like a run around, so we can have a little bit more industries and stuff to serve. Over here, we're going to eventually build another yard, kind of like that one over there. It's not going to be as big. So, I'm eventually going to kill myself here because I'm walking backwards. I just wish I could zoom in my camera. You know, in Streamlabs you can't zoom in. I really wish I could. Because then I could just sit back and zoom in for you guys so you guys could see it a little bit better. Actually. So yeah, you see we kind of started putting a second line in here. There's our train. And we don't want to go into the yard. We want to keep going straight. So that's going to go in there. We got a few of our buildings. Try to not trip over on the wood here. And actually, I need to make sure none of the cars pick the switch here. So we're going to hang out here for a second. And I'm going to find a nice comfy chair to sit on. Oh. Hey, remember when I said I was going to stay over here and make sure none of the cars picked the switch? Whoops. Some of these cars I need to work on trying to get in a good operational status. Sometimes they like to pick, whereas they shouldn't have picked, because that switch is nailed open. So yeah, you see, this is the yard again. You know, the main that we're currently running on the main. Get my. We're eventually going to probably put like a street right there. We're still kind of discussing stuff, trying to get stuff figured out and where to put everything. because we want to put more buildings in and everything. I say most of these cars I've assembled. There's only a few cars I've actually bought. I would say I've assembled a locomotive, but that isn't possible. So, well, you probably could, but I typically buy cars where I can buy, that I can buy to build. Mostly because, it's a modeling, it's a hobby. You kind of want to have something to build. Sorry, I wanted to sit back down in a wheelie chair. Because life is fun in a wheelie chair. Make sure this train goes by quickly, easily. You know what? That's because the switch isn't flipped right. I forgot to flip the switch when we pulled out of the yard. Like a dork. All right, there we go. Those cars seem to have made it through. And of course, we've got the caboose. So this turn is going to be, it's right now it's set to a 24. It's going to be a 30. Yeah. We got so much work to do on this. So it is kind of cool that I can just take you guys down here and kind of show it off. Really, I should be working on something. Should be. But no, everyone asks questions. Crash, you've seen this before, so you're kind of used to it. But ask me questions, More than willing to try to answer some of them. And then before I sneak back under the table here, because I don't trust this train to keep running. Thought that car derailed and it didn't. Okay. Now, I do trust some of it to keep running, but some of these cars, because of how I built them pretty quickly. And they don't like to stay on the track. So, which is no bueno. That car looks like it's off the rails. No, it's still on the rails. That's weird. No, it is off the rails. Just for shits and giggles. Got another one that's off the rails too. There we go. Not sure why those were off the rails, but okay. All right. It was funny just watching that box of screws go down the train. That's pretty funny, actually. Ooh. Hey. So why... Might as well call that the crazy trick. Yeah. Yeah, you could say it has a few screws loose, too. Gotta make sure the wheels are touching the rails. And yes, I know. I have a caboose. You don't see cabooses nowadays. They are kind of a rare breed, to be honest with you. Well, that was uncalled for. Hmm. Okay, hold on. I want to see something. Fine. You know what? Fine. There we go. Fixed it. Oh, yeah. So, see, these are the ones I built. They're about 15, 20 bucks. Actually, they're about 20. This is the one I last touched that I still need to finish. Still need to finish putting the couplers on and everything. Yep. So, this will probably be the next one to finish because I did it a bit differently. So what I did, let me get this out of here. There we go. And let me flip the camera. Hey, I'll flip my camera. Thank you. Hi. I'm back. So what I did, all the other cars I previously built, how to make that thing go crazy. Hold on. All right. So, what I did was, this is how they are usually. We got, you know, about 4-ounce metal plate. But what I had issues was that the plastic glue that you use to glue the metal down doesn't glue the metal down. So what I've done is, in order to keep this flat, because the metal, you see the metal isn't really flat. So the cars will contour to the metal. So in order to keep it flat, and that the plastic doesn't melt, I have hot glued the car. So yeah. And actually, why don't we build a couple cars? Hate it when it does that. All right, so let's build a couple cars because this is actually not going to be that bad. So well, that sucks. Hold on, I had to stop the train again. And actually, what we'll do is we'll just power down the train. So, power off the train. And I'll set this up to where you guys can somewhat see what I'm doing. So about the only thing I don't like about this is that I can't get it to a set where you guys can easily see what I'm doing. But it's going to work one way or the other, I guess. Okay, that's bag in there. Got all that. Okay, put that in there. And we'll put that in there. Where did I put the things? I put the thing over there. All right. Oh. Boom. That's because I didn't. All right. I need this. I need an extension cord. Alright, deal with that in a second. And we got glue wall. Glue wall isn't going to do much. But we got glue sticks. Almost no light. The hell is that for? Handy dandy instructions. Oh, okay. All right. This. Kind of helps hold the doors in place. That's what that does. Okay. Now, work on our car. Roof's already glued in and everything. We got our doors. Be fine. Got our piece of metal. We got a box. All right. Well, it's one of these two. Thank you. How's it going, Frank? Oh, actually, I have one of those. Hold on. I did not do this. My ex-wife at the time, had a coworker. Hey, Floaty, how you doing, bud? Had a coworker who did a bunch of graffiti work, And I offered to say, hey, you want to try out doing it on a HO scale car? And no, this is actually it's basement actually. So here, let me flip the camera around for you guys so you guys can see it better. This is most of my stuff on the layout right now. So it's actually between myself, my dad, and my brother. But most of what's out here on now is actually my cars, my locos. You can see I have a problem. I think the setup. I know going on this end, it's 20. I want to. No, it's not. That's not 20. This is 20. I'm trying to think of how long this is, and I don't remember. Where is my tape of numbers? Hold on, because I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Where's the tape of numbers? Where's the tape of numbers? You know what? It's going to be all the way in the toolbox. Or it's going to be right there. Two. Ooh, 22. I think we have a bunch of old DC and everything. All right. So, found a chair. The layout size is 13 feet 6 inches by 22 feet is what we currently have. Most of what is done here is all DCC. We used to do this out in Colorado. It used to be DC. And we still have some old DC locomotives still running around. This is all my dad's stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But so these two are his. It's a big boy. This was a Jeep of some kind, and I don't remember off the top of my head. This is my Steam. It's a 210-4, Pennsylvania. But let's say that old Santa Fe one, that is actually a blue box that's been converted to DCC. It was one of our former DC motors. I still actually have one I need to convert. This one right here. Which I keep meaning to do stuff with. It's supposed to be a Jeep 35, I think. Took out the motor and everything. Was going to replace the motor so it was like a DCC ready type of deal. But I haven't done anything with it yet. But this is what I mean by blue box. So. Oh, that had to be cool. Yeah, that's my attempt. Ooh. All right, now why are you staying on the track? Some of these will stay on the track, some of these won't. Won't stay on the track if I don't have it flipped. Oh, nice. So when I lived out in Colorado, we had, I lived over off the Tennessee Pass. I don't know why you weren't staying on the track, but you should be just fine, unless you're just too tight or the wheels aren't touching. They're interesting. I've always grown up around them. With the line being on the where I was living in Colorado, they actually closed that line, but the line's still used today for a tourist attraction where there's a excursion train that runs through the Royal Gorge. So, when they actually did that, I was in 5th grade, 4th or 5th grade. So it was late 90s. So, as I'm aging myself here, so that was late 90s, so might have been 99? No. You know, it's I almost want to say this is a cult without actually being a cult, so I ended up doing a lot of the wiring on this. So, I've got cars I need to fix. I was actually building one. One of the ones I still need to assemble. I still like to take them apart, assemble them and everything. Hey, what's up, Predator? Yeah, I was running one around. Actually, I could power it back up real quick. It's not like it's not going to be that hard to do it. Let me flip it back on. I've seen an episode or two. I never really got into it. My brother got into it a lot more than I did. Yes. Why does it look like the cars aren't moving? They are moving. Almost look like the cars weren't moving. They are. Very slowly. Very slowly. Yeah, well, and I'm also so this is called DCC. So you can't really. So the old way is called DC, where it's just connected directly to a power. DCC, all the locomotives have computer chips in them, so you control them. Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot to flip this back. Whoops.
I am clear to set on course, correct? All right, just give me a shout when you come down, fellas. All right, we'll be over there in a second. Thank you, John.
I kind of want to power up the steam, but I don't really want to pull it out of the stall. That, and I really don't want to turn on the switch. So it's also expensive. You think streaming's expensive? that Pens- that Pennsylvania steam engine right there. That cost me $330. The one that's currently running, about $200. That's refurbished from the manufacturer. That car I got today was over $50. It's an expensive car. It is also supposed to be 86 foot long in real life, so it's a huge box car. And my caboose was about $25. Like, I can remember how much I spent on some of this stuff, and I can't even estimate it. I have probably, I don't have deep pockets. Estimated, my collection is probably in the $1,300 to $1,500 range. This one my dad bought me. I think it was around 170. This one I bought, that was $200. Not that CSX one. There's actually a couple in here. Hold on. Stupid proof. There we go. So, this SD40 was about $250. Yes, I have a troll bot that likes to pop in every so often. It's actually, I know who it is. It's a bot I actually welcome to the channel. So this one I think was about $250. I bought it locally here at a hobby store here. This one I bought at a site called modeltrainstuff.com. It was about $250 or so. This is my most recent one. Bought it locally. Ended up being about $180 some. So all of my locomotives, except for a couple of them, have sound. Actually, I think except for one. Now that I think about it. They all have sound. Why did that stop? So, cars and everything, around $1,500 to $2,000. I mean, we totally, between the whole entire family, maybe 10 grand, maybe more. It's not a cheap hobby. I could be lowballing those numbers. It actually could be a lot more. There's other things to buy. There's more things to add to it. Yeah, it could be a lot more. Like all of those over there, those are all my dad's. He spent, we don't even know. I think we estimated one night it being like 3,000 to 5,000 in locomotives. But I also like to buy a lot of these cars that you build. And these cars are fairly cheap, 20 and under. I don't splurge on cars that often. Unless it's something I really want. But like a system starting out, like something like this, that's a couple $100 just starting out. Light switches are like 58 cents. We got switches over there with LEDs. That thing right there was a couple $100. it's it's not a cheap hobby, but I like the hobby. Like, I come down here with my little girl, and she loves it. She loves watching it. So here, you want to see something really crazy? There you go. That's that big giant box car. I lost my caboose. Where'd the caboose go off at? Okay, it's definitely around here somewhere. It's all the way down there. Ooh, that's because the caboose derailed. Where did it derail at? Okay, that's flipped, right? I'm gonna try to reconnect this thing. We've been building this for at least 5 years. We're nowhere near done. This is like the second or third iteration we've had to do. We've rearranged our tables, tore everything up, and then started again. And where you are saying that this is pretty much the final one. So, like this track, my brother laid. The buildings, we're kind of getting an idea because we kind of want to do a city run through, having the trains kind of run through the city. They're like that. There's at least one line that does that in real life. And it's pretty cool when you see a, locomotive come through and running down the middle of the street. But my phone's about to die. As much as I'd like to keep streaming this, because this is fun to stream, I'm going to have to stop it. So, I'll put the VOD up later on YouTube, probably tomorrow at some point. So if y'all want to check it out later, you can. Maybe we'll do some more of this next week. So, waiting for this car to get changed over. Actually, what we'll do is we'll park it. We'll park the train in the yard. Well, let me speed it up and I'll go ahead and park it in the yard. Because it doesn't need to be sitting out in the mains. There we go. Maybe I need to... There. Oh, that's better. All right, let's speed up the train. Because it's only going so fast. Oh, and I need to turn this on. That's not even going that fast. Why? The heck is causing it to derail? Been running fine the whole entire time. Alright, make sure all my switches are flipped right. Okay. Going that way. That one needs to go straight. Needs to go in. Alright. And then Seriously. The heck? Why the heck does that keep derailing? Okay, no idea why this cart keeps derailing. Well, it's driving me nuts. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see if that boxcar even survives this turn. Huh. Cool. All right, and the train is parked. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch y'all later. Bye. Oh, that just turns...